The time has come to unify both the X and the Z axis. What method shall we use? I was thinking of something a little bit more elaborate, don't you think? Yes, extracting our interface plate from a chunk of aluminum is the way to go. We can determine where we need to have the 4 and 5 0.8mm holes per slide carriage, as this is something we can easily find online. For this truck, the rectangle measures 36mm long by 32mm tall. We had already measured that the trucks are basically 121mm apart from slide to slide. The IAI extrusion has its T-nut center points at 99mm apart. We can measure the heck out of the Z-axis body and determine its limits. Make it all symmetric to the other side and voila! We now know the same slide carriage must be spaced at 54mm from screw to screw. But hold on a second! It seems we have forgotten the poor ball screw nut block. Luckily, since we already know exactly where to place the 4 carriages, all we need to do is place the ball screw nut block right in the center. Okay, that was the easy part. The hard part is that as you look inside the axis, you will notice the carriages and the ball screw nut surfaces sit at different heights. We will need to address this, and there are 2 ways I can think of. Either you create a plate with 2 depths to accommodate for both heights, or you create spacers to fill up the gap in height. I decided on option number 2, so 4 identical spacers were cut at the CNC mill. This allowed the final plate to sit flush with the 5 surfaces. It is now a matter of placing the holes exactly where they need to be, and we can tie it all together with a decent amount of M5 0.8mm socket screws. Here is where the laser cutter came in incredibly handy once again. Whereas I got lucky with the Z-axis and managed to get the part right on the first go, I can say the same for these plates. It actually took me 4 tries to get everything exactly where I needed it. Check this blunder! I placed the holes to grab the IAI Z-axis in every single place where I could not reach them. Eventually I got it right, and that's when I cut the part out of aluminum. It took this long to make a full-blown X-axis. We can now move the ball screw with the plate, as it will eventually move in the machine. Of course, we now need to mount it into the Y-axis, but needless to say, that will be an entire lot of future videos. And so I must thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.